What's up, guys? Your boy Sully the Great One back at it again. This time with the big disappointment over here. He thinks he's the Marvel expert. My boy Rar Kazar. Woo! What?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Ryan, and that was pretty savage. But I'm here to set some things straight. I keep hearing this guy talk around me about what's going to happen in the next Avengers movie, so I wanted to at least look closer at the three most probable scenarios.
Okay, that's fair. Well then, let's go with the number one, which I, did a video not too long ago about Annihilus being the villain. What do you think about that?
No, not being the main villain.
Oh, okay.
He might make an appearance.
Oh, might make an appearance.
But there's also a chance that's not going to happen because he's actually a Fox villain, and the Fox merger hasn't happened yet. So if it does happen, it'll be a surprise. But I have to say that's highly unlikely, John.
Oh, okay. Well, have you ever heard of like a renting and leasing out characters like they've done before with Spider-Man, Ego, things like that? Or no?
Yeah. So the other thing going around the internet right now is Galactus.
Oh, so we're just going to skip back over it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
Same issue arises with him. Fox owns him, or own the rights to him. He's a Fantastic Four guy. I just don't know if he will make the translation into this next Avengers movie. And his last incarnation was pretty bad, just being a big old massive cloud.
Yeah, that was absolutely terrible. They ruined Silver Surfer, they ruined Fantastic Four, they ruined Galactus. Yeah, it's just overall just terrible.
So the last one that's going around the internet right now is probably the Living Tribunal, which would definitely be the coolest, but it's also the most deep comic bookish. So that'd be really interesting to see if there was an incarnation of him in the movie, and I hope there is. But what do you think about the Living Tribunal?
They haven't really done anything to set it up at all in the actual movies themselves. We got to stop and really take a look at everything. There's been a lot of predictions, a lot of crazy thoughts all the time, and when it comes down to it, it's very minimum of actually what they do.
You like time travel?
Yeah, so there's potential time travel. There could be, different villains and so forth. What I actually think, and I know we said only three, but just to throw a curveball out there that someone was talking about today is the Eternals actually coming around. What do you think of possibly that?
Oh, that's definitely coming around. And I remember reading the casting news for that, and it looks like Hercules is going to be number one on that. So I'm pretty excited about that. But there will be no Eternals. I'm calling it right now, no Eternals in the new Avengers movie.
All right, so then tell me who is going to be in this movie. So there's two scenarios, I think. Either they're going to fix the snap within like 30 minutes of the movie.
Yes.
Or they're going to wait to the very end and Thanos is going to have more of a prominent role during the entire film.
No, I think more the whole movie's going to be, I think everyone kind of said it's going to be like a heist movie, isn't it? And I think there's somebody putting together the scraps of this team that's been destroyed, and I think it'll take the whole movie to reverse the snap. But
do you think it's going to take the whole movie to reverse the snap, or is it going to be like?
I think it's going to take the whole movie, and I do
wow.
think the side villain is going to be like kind of like a side questy, kind of like the Thor arc in the last movie where he like goes off and does something else. And
so, do you think the ending of the movie is going to be, setting up for the next one, like the extra credits, or it's going to be a proper closing to this chapter?
It's Marvel, so there'll definitely be an after credit scene, but this will be very well wrapped up. Can we make some bold predictions about the upcoming? Let's just lay them out right now. What are your top three bold predictions that are going to happen in the new Avengers? We're assuming Annihilus is going to be the name of it.
Okay, so Annihilation is going to be the title.
Annihilation.
Avengers Annihilation. Annihilus is going to be the villain, and
the main villain.
The main villain. Mm. I think Thanos is going to join the Avengers to defeat him. And then my final prediction is Iron Man and Captain America are going to die. They'll be
okay.
done.
All right. Let's get some a little more accurate guesses here and predictions. So I do think, but prediction number one, I think that Adam Warlock will make an appearance.
Okay.
Prediction number two.
Okay.
Thanos will still be the main villain.
Okay.
Avengers, well, not one, but this two-part Avengers 3 was about Thanos' arc. It's not even about the Avengers. It's about his quest and his goals and how he made it. So he was almost portrayed as the hero in that. If you look at it in a way.
Sure.
So I think that it's gonna be awesome to turn the tables and have him be the villain. So Thanos definitely the main villain. There will be some side questy person, like I said before. Adam Warlock will make an appearance, and I will agree with you. Both Steve Rogers and Iron Man will both die. Captain America, Iron Man will both be dead at the end of this movie, and it will be a tearjerker because they're going to die, sacrifice themselves to save the universe.
Okay. Well, you're probably maybe 33% right because you agree with me on one point. The other points you're just completely wrong. Like, how does Thanos still become the main villain? There's
What?
nothing left.
He's just killed half the universe.
He killed half the universe, but there is a greater foe coming. We already know that by the toy that
No.
got released.
The stakes have been raised.
And they have to fight a
And
greater foe. It literally says it on the box.
Okay. No, I don't.
Well, yeah, it's tough to read.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
There was a toy that was released with their new
And
armor.
it's fake news.
No, it's not fake news.
it's not
Sorry,
fake
easy. Hashtag fake news.
Toys are canon?
What?
What?
Toys are considered canonical?
Yes. Well, no. So here's the thing.
No, it depends.
All right, we're still rolling. So let me fill this in. So
'Cause every
get back to my
Spider-Man-
point about the
every Spider-Man toy
toy,
is
and
not in it.
I'll post right here over Ryan's face is going to be the actual Rocket and Thor back of the toy, which shows their new armor or their new outfits,
Yes,
and
I
it
do remember
literally
seeing
says on the box that they have to fight a greater foe.
No, I don't think it's. I don't
Yes.
think it's greater foe. I don't.
It does say greater foe.
I'd have seen that, and if it's even true, if it's even real,
Who's a greater foe than Thanos?
exactly. I don't think Annihilus is a greater foe. Definitely not stronger.
That Annihilation, though,
He's like a
goes.
little bug.
That's
He's like a
not
little
true.
bug.
That's not true. Annihilation, he is a little bug, but Annihilation, right, has to do a lot with Captain Marvel. That's what the Kree Skull War is going to be a huge deal.
Yeah,
with
that's
Captain
nothing to
Marvel,
do with Annihilus.
With Captain Marvel, the Quantum Realm is going to be in Captain
Yes,
Marvel.
I agree with that.
There's going to be a lot of things that happen. That
Do you even know where
movie
Annihilus is from, though? Is he from
that's-
the Quantum Realm?
That's going to be.
Is he from the Quantum Realm?
He's from the negative zone, which I even said in my other video, which you can click up here somewhere, right there, above Ryan's head. Yep. It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
You've been going some deep internet rabbit holes,
So
Sean.
there's so much information pointing to that Annihilus is going to be the next villain.
Question from the Peanut Gallery. So, you guys have made a lot of vague predictions. Can you discuss if the comic books, i.e., Infinity Gauntlet, if the story will follow any of that?
No, that's already kind of
No.
just. You're talking about like after
After the
snap?
snapping.
No.
I don't know. We're missing so many pivotal people. We're missing like advisors like Mephisto.
There's
Like
already
Nebula.
He's
been
sitting next to you, Mephisto.
Yeah, he is in it.
There's already been information. There's already been confirmation from the Russo brothers
wait.
themselves that
Wait.
they said that
Time
this
out.
movie is going to be more on what they feel how the movie should finish and not the comic books.
Okay, but how cool would it be if Nebula did get a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet?
It would
now
be cool.
we're talking.
It would be cool, but I don't
Zombie
think
Nebula?
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be happen. She hasn't played that much of an important role in the Avengers movies.
Question for the expert.
She was a lot of.
Question for the expert, though. So if Nebula does get the gauntlet, though, too, that would mean that they would have to bring back Galactus, Living Tribunal, and all those folks to come after her, correct?
I think we're gonna have one of those.
He was talking to the expert. I don't think any of that is going to actually happen because we haven't seen any of that yet. Again, fans get carried away that all these things happen.
Speaking
in
of get carried away,
comic books,
we
they
have
think
a lot
so
of-
many things happen in the comic books when in reality, Marvel does very vague. They just use the comic books as inspiration, and what we've seen so far is just the snap that's was pulled in inspiration. They didn't follow hardly the comics at all when it came to the whole Infinity Gauntlet piece. They only took bits and pieces because the main story where they took it from had Lady Death as the reason why Thanos was doing what he's doing, and that was a huge role in that.
Yeah, because that would have been a nightmare to do. But so now
would've been.
you're discrediting your previous things about having there being a bigger, badder foe.
No, they're going to make Annihilus the bigger, badder foe.
Question for the expert. So, will Dr. Doom make an appearance at all in this one?
I
Or-
wish.
He said expert. No, he won't.
I wish.
They would have to set up.
God King Dr. Doom.
They would have to set up some type of the Fantastic Four first.
No, they said-
before,
no.
Before we go, I'm going to make the biggest prediction of them all. Phase 4 is going to be circled around the Fantastic Four.
Okay. I'll make a more accurate bold prediction. Phase 4 will introduce X-Men, probably from something that happens in this movie. And Phase 4 will be super, super cosmic. and it will introduce a lot of characters that.
X-Men and Cosmic, that makes sense.
Yeah, it really does. They have a lot of cosmic stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Isn't-
What's Phoenix? What's Phoenix?
Oh, one person. That
Phoenix
they
is a
already
freaking
did.
huge
That they already did.
No,
Who's the main person
just
from
that
this
sentence.
whole Thanos?
Just that- no, John,
Who's
stop,
this main
stop.
person from the whole
Just that
Thanos
one
thing? Silver
sentence?
Surfer.
Just that one sentence means you
Silver
know-
Surfer.
just that one sentence, you don't even know what
Silver
Phoenix-
Surfer.
You do not know what Phoenix is.
I know what Phoenix is.
What
It's
is it?
Phoenix.
The Phoenix is the cosmic entity that's coming.
Oh, you said cosmic. Thank God. Okay.
I said
all right.
I told you it was one.
Okay.
It was one. So the main villain that's going to be around. So Dr. Doom's going to get a play in there. But the actual art, like the bad guy, they're going to redo Galactus. They're going to have Cosmic. The Silver Surfer's going to be around. Fantastic Four is going to be a focal point. They will add some mix in with the X-Men, but I don't think it's going to be that much. But Fantastic Four will be the main focus, with Galactus being the main bad guy at the end. In about 5 to 10 years, he will be the guy.
I want to say Adam Warlock. More content, and he's a lot more interesting to watch because he's actually like the good guy, the struggles with being bad, super powerful, deals with Infinity Stones, which we already have going around, and I can see him playing a pretty pivotal part in the next at least couple of series of movies.
Okay. All right. That does it. I'm your boy Sully the Great One. This is R Keys R, whatever you want to call him, the below average Marvel expert. Booyah! All right. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.